Welcome everyone, giving you another exciting episode with more Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So, last time, cause we have finished on, exploring a little half of this area at Metagoza, and I never get to tell you before because we have an epic showdown with the Team Star Grunts, and we just took out the rest of the two Pokemon. So I think the first Team Star Grunt we took out was named Scholar, that is his name, and the second is the Young Group. And we got here some of these two kids to talk to. So did you know? So when you can't carry anymore, do you know that you can have up to 6 Pokemon on your team? No, I already talked to you already. So talking to this kid on the right. So any Pokemon beyond that sits on your team and gets sent to your bosses, right? Correct. Apparently you have more about the 8 Pokemon, 8 of the bosses to stock up all your Pokemon, for sure. Okay, yeah, we already read that already. So let's see what else is going on around here. So I don't think we have checked this area out recently. But you know what? I think we'll finish exploring here because there's a lot to go over around here in this whole city. Now I want to go ahead and press onward to visit this school. So as you guys can see here, because this is one big city, because Metagoza is massive, and there is a school called the Naranja Academy. Oh wait a minute, I was right before. It's not Naranja. So Naranja Academy it is. So this is the first day of school, so we have to climb the stairs and arrive at your new school at last. Okay, so that is where Nimona will be waiting. So she'll be waiting. She'll be waiting for us when we get to this school. Then we'll see how Naranja Academy is supposed to look in this whole school. So tough. This is the famous tortuously long staircase of the academy. Not any easy climb, is it? Well, not at all. No, I gotta get a new notebook. All right, so this kid is talking to his side dog for all sorts. Okay, why can I not take a still look at a side duck? Come on, can you please focus on talking to the kid? Stop staring at this side duck. There are lots of different people in Pokemon at the school, and you're part of a variety. Why, thank you very much. Glad I be new here. See my Pokemon? Really? Pokemon is so cool. Pokemon are awesome. And they're better this way. Okay, so these kids are staring at the view. Okay, so there are not any Pokeball in this area. Better do a bit more review. Okay, so let's hear this music. Hold on, I never even checked this music before. But yeah, this music is good. This is a jam song. Okay, so we get here if it's a heal ball. Okay, well that's a new item. Alright, and we go ahead and check what's around here because there's a lot to go over around here, and it's a whole field in this Naranja Academy outdoors. I see what you mean. That's what I said. Yes, I thought the exact same thing. Really? Okay, so this kid needs to get a new notebook, of course. Okay, so gotta do that homework. We can do it. Okay, so it's battle for you, of course. Okay, so I think we're done chatting with these guys. So let's enter to the school at the academy and go and enter and get registered to this next challenge or whatever we face. Here we are, Ed. Welcome to Naranja Academy. This is here the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls are off to the side. Leads to all different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. What? Now that's a little messed up. Master Ed, Miss Nimona, how do you find your first school commute? We have a blast. It was tough. Well, it was a bit of a blast, if you ask me. I imagine Miss Nimona is a high spirit to help with that. She's a true assassin to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion ranked student council president Reliable as ever, Miss Namona. Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, ever, Ed? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town directly. You did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gate. They were hassling this kid with an EV backpack. That is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, ever Ed flexed on them and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master Ever Ed. But you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Miss Namona, do remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles. Alright, yes sir, Director. A child with an EV backpack, you say. I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. And Miss Namona, if you be so good to do a report to Mr. Jacq about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such going on. You got it, sir. But look at the time. You two had better hurry along. The class will be starting soon. We're in class 1/A, Ever Ed. Come on, I'll show you the way. Okay, so we're just heading to our classroom to check in with Mr. Jacq. So there, Mr. Jacq with cool hair look. Good morning, Mr. Jacq. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wanted to hear it? Ooh, me. I wanted to hear the news. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have indeed a little friend join our happy homeroom as of today. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come on in. Okay, so we are introducing ourselves. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Sure. Well, let's just say our name. I am Ever Ed, and I like to play video games. That's what I'm gonna introduce to the class. Did you hear that? He seems super friendly and fun. Why, thank you for explaining to me about that. Alright, I look like everyone's eager to get to know you, Ever Ed. Alright then, who wanted to be referred to as our new friends a question? Me, can I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like battling with Pokemon. I like collecting Pokemon. I like playing with my Pokemon. I like everything about Pokemon. Well, not everything I like about Pokemon. Not everything I know of. But battling is something I do like to play for fun. Really? Awesome. I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate? Me, I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill, Ever Ed. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have had some kind of dream, right? I want to complete the Pokédex. I want to be a strong trainer. I don't actually know. Okay, so the one on the in the middle, we can become a strong trainer. You will be. Oh, I just know it. And you and me that we're going to get so strong and battling together. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Ever Ed. I'm Mr. Jacq. I teach biology here at the academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, the second row from the front. Alright, you rockamuffins, be nice and friendly to our new classmates. We will, Mr. Jacq. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to make a lot of new friends in this academy, in this whole school row. Get to know the academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. Okay, so a biology class is available to take, a math class is available to take, a battle class is available to take as well. Okay, cool. So, what do you want to talk about to me? Okay, well, that's all the other kids had to say. So, when class is in session. When class is in session, we attempt to be on our best behavior. But our best still isn't that good. Okay, welcome to the academy. Well, I'm happy to be here in the academy, you ask me. Yo, new kid, glad to have you. Okay, we already talked to you already. So talking to these guys down further in the front row. Thanks for answering my question earlier. Looking for Nimona? She got called to the staff room just now. Okay, so none of these, well, I'm counting at least 10 kids. Okay, well, none of these 10 kids have something to stay in the first row. So Mr. Jacq have left the classroom. And hold on, so you can now move around the school. Try checking out a place on the map where you see that someone might be hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Now choose a location and start exploring. Okay, so we get to explore the cafeteria, the staff room. Okay, well, let's check in at the cafeteria. Okay, so I see Arven in the icon. That must be Arven. So he just moved here. So let's check in. Okay, so now these kids are enjoying their meal. Okay, far off regions. So I heard of that in other regions. The people like to eat the rice that cover in this stuff called curry. Have you ever had curry before? Well, most of the time, curry used to be one of my favorite meals. Do you know that they're great in sandwiches too? Fruits makes a delicious addition in the sandwiches, you know. Okay, sandwiches you make together taste even better when you eat them together. Well, tell me about it. I mean, they are delicious. Gotta choose first. Should I get the second? Yeah, I think I'll get second. Okay, now talking to Arven in the back. So he just moved here to the Naranja Academy. Oh hey, so will we meet again? You remember me, right? Oh, from the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel chubby. No need to tell me your name. Ever Ed, right? Whole school that seems to be talking about you. A new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. That will be Nimona, of course. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up before class, but I came all the way to the school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Okay, happy to help. What's this a dream first? Okay, well, let's talk about this dream. What is that first? Caught your interest, have I? You wanted to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about that picnic, the life, and the greater outdoors, but perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not to have bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now, I'm researching a new recipe that will help a Pokemon feel better. Real health of food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these herb mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herb that heals up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of herb mystica based on what I read. Just to take a little liquor of them once they've been powder will get to your blood flow and provide nutrients that prevent again ill, even boost the immune system. These are herbs seem like they're the real deal. Only found here in Paldi and rare to boot. But this book says that they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gotta be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. Cause to see that Titans are, well, I figure they gotta be things like this. Okay, so reading about this storybook that he got here is something that's called Monsters of Area Zero. As he descended further into Area Zero, he began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wonder if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our teams suffered a brutal blow from such a beast, and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Okay, well, I'm not familiar about this drawing, but it looks quite mysterious. Well, looking at this mysterious monster Pokemon, now I can't tell the reliable of what that strange new Pokemon is. Well, it has some trunks on it, and it has some Scrooge nose, but I can't tell what that Pokemon is supposed to look. Now I can barely see the eyes of the drawing. Okay, well we can't tell what that Pokemon is, so we're gonna have to skip with A. And the next picture we're looking at here, well, I cannot tell what that is. on the background. A member of the server team had captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance into the Pokemon known as Donphin, yet the difference is such as its sheer size and the shape of its bat sets it apart as a dude is a great tusk. I really wanted to get both of her for myself, but I'm not that very good at Pokemon battle. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either. And I never hear the end of it if I went crawling to be that student console girl. But to hear you was up, you got to help me out with this. You be perfect. Okay, a deal's a deal. We could accept that. Nope, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems that there might be Titans in your map app for you. Okay, so we're getting it registered to our Pokédex, of course. Okay, so they're scattered all over the world of this whole region. So the Titans and lairs have been added to your map app. Okay, so what we got going on here is something coming up at the Falls of Dragon Titan, the Quaking Earth Titan, the Open Sky Titan, the Lurking Steel Titan, and the Stony Cliff Titan. Okay, so that's all 5 of the Titans that we gotta go seek out to find them. Okay, so this is the Path of Legends. Okay, so I think this is one of the quests that we had to accomplish. So let us do a bit and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. Okay, so we get a bag of Stardust. So you put the bag of Stardust in your bag treasure pocket. Lovely red sand that flows between the fingers with a loose silky feel. It can be sold at a low price at the shops. Well, yeah, it may seem coming handy later on. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Okay, so Arven is taken off out of the cafeteria and talking to these kids. I'm gonna have a good meal and get some meal powers, and maybe that'll help my grades. I haven't even had the first, and I already want second. Yeah, because exploring inside the school was quite fun actually. Okay, so what we got popping up in our Rotom phone? So we just have a ring to it. This is Ever Ed, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Who's this? My name's Cafeteria. But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with a serious potential. If that's a description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Ever Ed. You know about the Team Star, right? Why, yes, I heard so much about Team Star. Great, I appreciate you being up front here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They caused a headache for the school and tried to bring the other students down to their level. And I refused to sit there idly and let them get away with it. So I come up with a plan to bring down the Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall, but I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Sure, bet. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll lead you to it. Bye. But I mean, we would agree the term of what Team Star Grunt all up to. Master Ever Ed. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? I'll be more careful. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information after all. Honestly, there are so many things that we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go, then, young man. Okay, that is our bad. Team Stars, you say? Well, I'm pretty sure that the kids are gonna get confused and they're not gonna understand what's going on here, because they won't understand what the Team Star Grunt are plotting on doing next. Okay, so yes. Okay, so I should have used the computer. Yes, that's fine. Okay, why are we taking a stare at Igglybuff? Why can I not talk to this kid? Come on now, game. I hear it's easier to define where I'm going if I look it up on the computer. Is that true? Well, yeah. Well, that's how we go and pull up our computer. We get to find more information. I suppose it's about time to eat, huh? I ought to stop at the school store. I'm not ready for the test. Which class should I study for first? Did you know? Hey, did you know that the school was established 805 years ago? Pretty much. Which one is it? So between a super potion and a hyper potion, which one heals your Pokemon more? That I can explain. So many questions. I asked so many questions that the teacher learned my name on the first day. I need somebody to tell me good job. Can I do it? I'll do it for Mr. Salvatore. I better read ahead. I never knew there was a Pokemon like this. Okay, so that's more than a lot that we could take action on. So can we enter here? So which way would you go? Okay, so we got here into the staff room. So that is where Namona is. So that is where she will be waiting for us. But you know what? Let's just check around here in this whole class area. What comes around goes around. Okay, hold on. So we have not talked to these guys already. So it gotta be battle studies. I feel like I could grow stronger if I sign up for battle studies. I said math. You know, you can get a lot of Pokemon battle tips from Miss T math class too. I really like a language class. It doesn't have too much to do with the Pokemon Go. Alright then. Okay, so this lady has something important to tell us. Interested in any classes? Good morning, Master Everett. What class would you like to take? So we can take biology, we can take math, we can take battle studies. Okay, well there's too much to go over right now. I mean, we just wanted to talk to several of these kids to see what they have something to say. Okay, so many. There's more books than I can read in a lifetime. Boy, am I ever glad I came to this school. What should I read today? Okay, talking to these two, I ought to stop at the school store. Nice. Okay, so I really got to do the homework assignment. Okay, anything else going on in here? Okay, so these guys are studying. So talking to this kid. So this kid is studying something for bug type. The bug type that eat grass, if that's why they're strong against grass types. Okay, gotta study. Perfecto. This is gonna pay off for sure. Okay, test books are great. Reading out the louder from your test books to get your ears and mouth in on the learning. Okay, it's a steam track. There's a girl named Penny in the steam track. She's smart and really good with machines. I hear she's started coming to school again. Oh, that is I know the answer. Alright, well we can't go and pick up a book and read. There's a book about the Herba Mystica I know of it, but where could it be? I mean, that's something I don't know about yet. Not for any inclusion. So let's check upstairs. If there's anything that we can explore from up here, it's written right here. You're right. But man, because this is one big school we're looking at here. Because there's a lot to get handled around here and a lot situated. Cleaning all this up is gonna be such a pain. Yeah, it's just too much to do, my guys. It's too much to do. Okay, so we go around this area on top. So where should we go? I'm not ready for the test. Okay, so see my Pokemon. Okay, so all these people. How about you? Isn't it impressive? Everyone here is here to study. Are you going for the steam track, or maybe the humanity, the track? If you're into Pokemon, then the general studies, the track might be good. Okay, so this dude is sleeping on the job. So yes, I got it. I know the answer. This is so hard. Ooh, now I get it. Oh, so that Oh, so that's the formula you use. Or what? So if that's some medicine she's talking about, some formula she needs to get involved with, you gotta keep an antidote on hand. I know, right? I gotta stop at the school store. Right here in the entrance hall. Don't think I've ever seen a school where the entrance was also the library. Okay, which way is the cafeteria? Okay, kid, you're gonna have to get someone to help you on that one. I have, I just got on top of the second level, and I couldn't point the direction to where the cafeteria is now, but we already knew because we can go ahead and like go and take the main entry where we can go into to work to some other places. Whenever we go around to every other classes, going all around here in this whole school. Good morning, Master Everad. Okay, so I want to check in with the biology. You like biology with Mr. Jacq? Well, yeah, I could do biology. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Okay then, well, let's check in with the biology. And let's go have some fun with it. So, we're studying biology right now. Hello! My name's Jacq, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll all learn about the various parts of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope that you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things that you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in your depth. If you like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out to try speaking to them, they're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? Okay, near the water, inside buildings, and tall grass. Near the water. It's certainly true that some Pokemon aren't found on water, but we do have floating platforms they could use, so being near water isn't an issue. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage water, desks, and other things are walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please don't only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors. Okay, everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot to keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember to use the ZR button to throw a ball and let out the Pokemon inside. You also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start its battle. It looked like that's all the time we had for today. See you all next class. Okay, so we finished biology. So that's already took care of. So we finished that classroom. Okay, so I'm thinking the next class. Oh wait a minute, there's two? There's two more for biology? You like biology with Mr. Jacq? Well, yeah, let's keep going. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Okay, so let's see. What's the next one? So we go to this next class. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Do you all try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught to you in one last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I also highly recommend a picnic for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make the sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Saguro class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Bosses, Pokeballs, eggs. Pokeballs, I guess? Ever Ed, it looked like that you're the only one who said Pokeballs. I don't believe there have been any Pokemon discovered yet that are born from Pokeballs. The very important. Okay, hold on. So the very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. Okay, well that was a lucky guess. It's not clear where these eggs have come from, but they're probably placed in a basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though. You need it to have them in your party. And here's the one more super important thing. I like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their egg because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon egg. Whoops, my most important point that came right as the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. Okay, well, we finished biology twice. Okay, is there another coming up? Okay, so that's the 2 biology that we did finish. So let's see. Now we got 1 for math and 1 for battle studies. Okay, so you know what? Let's do 1 more for math. You like math with Miss Teep? Yeah. Let's go to Miss Teep class. Okay, class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I will get to the class early and not be tardy ever again. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name's Tyme, and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Yeah, shut up. Oh my, thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that makes it a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope that you find yourself enjoying a lesson together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is stronger against water and water is stronger against fire, correct? Everywhere else, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that the water is stronger against fire, if the move a water gun hits a fire type Pokemon, that becomes of the move damage? Okay, it cuts it in half, it doesn't change, it's double. So hold on a minute. Now, I wasn't even taking any good close notes of what I know so much, so I'm gonna take my luck guess. So it may cut in half. Hold on, so if the move a water gun hits a fire type Pokemon, what becomes of the move damage? Actually, it doubles. I'm gonna say the one on the bottom. Well, actually, I don't think it doesn't change. A real hardier individual I see, but I'd probably be in a rush to ship afterward if I got if I got hit by something I was weak to. Wouldn't you be? Use a move of a type that your opponent is weaker to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, it uses moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage of your move by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dandra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it's best to use a lively topic as an example that can make the math fun even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Yeah, I think so too. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Okay, so that's Miss Teep class that we took for the math lesson. So I think that's about it. So we took 2 biology classes. We took 1 math. So are there still gonna be more math? Okay, so there's 2 more math. And you know we're gonna take a break, you guys. So we're gonna do to get steady along, but just to learn a few things to the rest of these teachers in their classroom. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, we are going to get some more study done at to the Mr. Teep class, and get to know more about what we knew something about Pokemon, because it's about some math problem we need to get it resolved of. Okay, and the one that the last one we need to get here is the one that is called Battle Study. So both they're gonna be like more about the two of these studies that we had to get done on the next series. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking the series, you want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, be sure to leave an advertise, a like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you will stay up there notified when my news and awesome videos have uploaded away. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and that way I have to do it. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this full episode. So we'll be picking up with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So take care, guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next series.